Most of our kids are out of school or will be after this week. And they will be home. That's right, they will be home with you. One of the most asked questions that I got when I was a therapist was, what can I do over the summer to help work with my child? And even though I would put together homework folders and homework packets, most of my parents didn't do them. Why? Because summer is hectic. It's a break. It's a break from homework. It's a break from schedules. It's a break from illness. It's a break from commitment. I get it. Your kids are going to camp. Some of them are doing summer sports. You're trying to fit in a vacation or at least a staycation of some sort. And in the middle of that, all they want to do is play video games or on their devices. How can you help your child with their language, but minimally and with a little bit of time? Well, you have come to the right place. I am starting my new summer series, Summer Language Quickies. Short, quick lessons with minimal materials that you can do every week to keep your child's language growing. And before we get started talking about that, I do want to remind you that I do still have my book for sale. This is a great thing to pick up for preschool kiddos to work with over the summer. This is a language-based coloring book. My suggestion would be you tear a page out, you color it, you put it up on the refrigerator and make that position word your word of the day. Everything is about that word. In. Let's get in the bathtub. Let's get in the car. You can spend the whole day on one thing, and by the time you finish your summer, you will have worked your way through the majority of this book. Also makes a great gift for anybody about to have a baby or perhaps a speech therapist you've been working with. This is available on Amazon and on Teachers Pay Teachers. We're going to kick off our series by talking about Walmart. You are going to spend more time at Walmart this summer than you ever thought you could because our kids are home and they're growing. They're eating us out of house and home, and trying to keep them fed can be a real challenge during summer. We're going to start with categories. If you stopped and thought about it right now, you could probably tell a stranger the complete layout of your local Walmart or grocery store. That's primarily because A, you spend so much time there, and B, because Walmart was kind enough to set it up in categories so that you could quickly and easily get what you need in and out. So let's start with our littles, between the ages of 0, and yes, I mean newborns, all the way up to 3, or if your child is completely nonverbal, this is the area for you. We're going to name the categories that we're in. For example, you're going to pick this up when it's time to buy it, and you're going to say, we need bananas. Bananas are a fruit. So now we've told them what we need, what the name of this is, and what category it belongs to. And you're going to continue to do this throughout the store. You do not have to do it with everything. But when you move to a different category area, tell your child what you're picking up and tell them what category it belongs to. Next, if you have a child that's somewhat verbal, between the ages of 3 and 5, and they're somewhat talking, what you would do with them is when you come into the store, you're going to approach your categories with a little bit more interaction. So after you pick up your fruit, we need bananas. Are bananas a fruit or a vegetable? And now you're giving them a choice. If they don't know or they're not sure how to answer, back up to what I just did a moment ago. Bananas are a fruit, just like oranges and grapes are fruits. Banana is a fruit. If you have a child who's 5 and older that's mostly verbal, you're going to address your categories with even more interaction. After you pick up your fruit, you're going to say, we need bananas. Can you tell me 3 other kinds of fruit? If they don't know how to answer you, or they're just saying things and they're completely wrong, Give them an indication. Walk over and pick up an orange. What's this? When they say orange, you say, that's a fruit. There's one. Can you tell me 2 more fruits? And see if they start to look around. Now, they might accidentally pick an onion or something over in the vegetable section, and you might have to bring them back to the fruit, but you see where I'm going. So we're starting with the nonverbal children, and we're telling them what group we're in, what category. We're shifting to partly verbal students, and we're giving them a choice between categories. Or we have a very verbal child and we're having them list things in a category. So those are the way we move through. And if you get to one and they can't do it, back up to the one before. By the end of the summer, you will have a much better understanding of where your child's language is, and your therapist will thank you for helping her or him work on those goals. That's all we have for today. That's the easiest and the best way to start. Don't forget about the book, and don't forget about your language at Walmart. Next week, we'll come back and I'll have another short video for you where you can do simple things around the house to help your child grow their language during the summer. Thank you so much for joining us. If you like our video, give us a thumbs up. Consider hitting that subscribe button. That's the best way to support what we're doing here. And we will see you next week. Bye-bye.